Alright, there we go. Good morning, everybody. Rahi like Bionicle, if only. The software I use is called Rahituber. It's funny how we base our VTuber on the software we're using, because PNG Tuber Plus was kind of the OG, kind of sorta. So people would say PNG Tuber, but some others say 2D tuber, and I occasionally say Rocky Duber. So it's it's whatever. I would prefer if we consolidated it all under VTuber. Some people get, I say some people get, but it's just the vibe I get that people are kind of hung up on VTuber meaning three dimensional. Whatever floats your boat that day. Yeah, VTuber works exactly. Uh, I have no half and half of milk, so I've been drinking my coffee black this morning, but that's fine. I also have me some canned sweet tea that I'll be enjoying during the stream, and water. So many liquids. But yeah, welcome everybody. People for some reason tend to be divisive. Yeah, I guess so. But yes, a big hello once again to everybody. Have that cracked and ready. Alrighty, so what's the objective today? Obviously, we're updating my Rahituber. I wanna. So some of the stream OGs remember how on my previous iteration of my PNG tubers, I had like a cheer with points, and Bimbo would do a blow kiss, Butch would do a bicep flex, show off the guns, etc. I don't want to do the same thing. I woke up late, so I guess I needed more sleep than I got. So hope you got the rest that you needed. 55 stream streak, hell yeah. So, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm gonna have alternate forms. So, whenever somebody redeems a form, which by the way, the sound alerts below, I have temporarily disabled the transforms because I will be, working on these, so I can't be swapping between. But after I get this update done, whenever somebody picks a form paid for by bits, you can use channel points to temporarily transform me into an alternate version. Rahituber does have like a countdown system to revert to a previous state. Never used it, so we'll see how versatile that is. Another thing I am considering is doing like trying to use the base and do some trickery with all the states. And to give y'all an idea, Gravy has been a moderator for a year. That's new. I guess that's a new thing they're doing on Twitch now. Oh, more mouth movement. Yes, I actually did that off stream a few days ago. So here's how the state system works. So Bimbo is right here. And what I make it do is every time I hit a hotkey, it sends a command for every single sprite that are loaded up in the software. And whenever I hit Control Numpad 2, everything needs to hide. And I'm already seeing stuff that, like, the no change thing can be either or, but it gets tricky if you want to do partial transformations, which is what I'm leading up into. So, like, numpad 5 would be the transform for Bimbo, which means a lot of these, which these are outdated, some of these are outdated now because I transformed them from PNG tuber. The old models and sprites are actually loaded into this because I just mass dumped them before I adapted everything. But I haven't used a lot of the more in-depth functionality of the state system Rahituber, so this will also be a learning experience. Also, it's really funny. I actually have this chroma keyed, so part of my UI here is transparent. Those are green. So this stream's basis is like the Blu-ray form for all forms, just alts of every Boris form, more or less, yes.
Ace Ways Stolen is now following.
Thank you so much for the follow. Ace was stolen. Welcome to the broadcast. Oh, I didn't notice the skirt belt before. Hi, Raspberry Road. It's not even a skirt. That's just the cutoff. Like they're meant to be jeans, but you don't get to see the whole thing because this is the cutoff. Oh no, the illusion is ruined. Hey, Sir Stripe. And yeah, Ace. Welcome once again. So for the bimbo form, what I'm thinking of doing is let me unfurl these layers. Oh my gosh.
The King of Sands just resubscribed for 22 months. Boriza 7 Blue Fire, Boriza 7 Smoochie, Boriza 7 Blue Fire.
Boriza 7 Smoochie. Hi, King of Sands. Thank you graciously for the 22-month resub. Popped. Oh no, my balloons exploded. Because I was talking about this on the last Defiance stream. I have a muffin top that jiggles here, and I was thinking, let me get a temp folder going here. I wonder if I should keep it within the goth bimbo. This is the code word for this in all the software is goth bimbo, and it's only because I'm working on the old bimbo's infrastructure. So if for whatever reason I needed to roll back, I just have these in separate folders with their own code names. Hi, Papa Links. But I should probably make this the alt its own folder. Goth bimbo alt boob. Let's get a background so we don't look at the checkered board. Transparent one. Alright, so let me get the right sort of brush as well. We ain't rendering right now. I'm kind of thinking maybe instead of a tube top, it's like a sports bra. Look at the bimbo mall. To me, the boob splits below looks very off. What do you mean about the boobs being off? Anywho, so I kind of was thinking doing like a sports bra, make it a little bit of a mono boob look. But I definitely need to bring it up enough So we get to see the tummy and muffin top down below. And I was thinking maybe of doing a similar thing where I have like two blue orbs to muffin top for the cleavage. And I might actually keep the sports bra like solid here if that's the case. It does mean, though, I might have to swap out to an alternate torso, because all of this that's left to hide any seams on the big version are now going to be sticking out. I don't know, might be my brain playing tricks on me. I mean, when you say very off, that means you know what you're talking about. You can't throw the very off and then I don't know. Uh, but yeah, hello, Jared. Welcome. I could have. I have to think in terms of blobs and sprites. What's gonna like move across another layer without you seeing the seams? Hydration. In fact, I'm actually gonna do what I was thinking earlier, which is I'll make this solid and I'll have two sprites float on top of it. Gonna use the same base color for the clothing, goth sportswear as well. The whole goth thing started from the fact that I was gonna do that mall goth bimbo aesthetic initially, but I couldn't figure out how to do the loose t-shirt thing, the how the boobs would bounce from underneath the fabric. Ironically now I do after doing this one. So I wouldn't call this form a stopgap. The mall goth bimbo may be a very in the future thing, or maybe I'll get inspired for something else. Rock band sports bra. So it's not that this is meant to be strictly goth. It's just that I already named the folder and the sprites with the bimbo prefix. And when it didn't turn out, I just modified it a little. I downgraded a little bit in complexity just to get something that works well. And I think this one's working pretty good. With bouncy chain necklace, that's a good idea. I was thinking of having like some sort of jewelry or accessory. Necklace could work. But again, that is a different project now. What is a sim from Kane or Game Boys like? So, funnily enough, I was thinking of maybe doing a Shogo emblem on one of these. I was actually thinking on doing that for for the base form. Turning Boris into Elvira. I mean, that's basically Wraith form. That is basically the Elvira form. No, no transfer, just trying to decide how I wanna approach this muffin top for the sports bra. Hi Kyra, welcome. I might have to do like the tops line art less. It's going to be alternate form, Kyra, don't worry. They're not going away. And when they do, it's only temporary. I will be giving my forms alternate versions that people could redeem with channel points. And that form's gonna be on a timer. Or at least ideally, I managed to set it up to be on a timer. And then I'll revert to the base version. You'll nail the learning experience, exactly. So if I did the bra underneath a little bit kind of like that, y'all are probably gonna start like seeing what I'm seeing here. So that whenever there's talking, it'll bounce like this. And it'll look a little more three-dimensional. This is literally what I was doing with the goth bimbo originally. It was a loose t-shirt that was kind of draping off the tits. And then I wanted like the boobs to quote-unquote jump from underneath. But I couldn't quite get it across the finishing line. But you know what? Silver linings. And yeah, I'll have like a separate sprite for the torso because obviously I can't cover up this, which is just to cover for that. I only have the canvas captured, so I'm doing like a lot of little renames and folder stuff in between drawing. But it's kind of a pain to capture everything and whatever, so this is a compromise. Sorry for all the me just kind of wig. I'm so sorry for wiggling around. I'm sure you hate that. Love the wiggles. Right, I gotta color a liner for this. Though I could kind of do black and blue like that. Or I could. Nah, I'm not gonna do a floating cleavage line. I think this will do. And when I say floating cleavage line, the cleavage on this model that I'm wearing right now is its own separate sprite with its own physics. Actually, this needs to be underneath. There we go. And this is the crux of it, right? How do you get the monoboob thing and the two separate muffin top sprites without having like little moments like these? But you know, you kind of move around them till you figure it out. Though, admittedly, that could be the strongest point to go back to a floating cleavage line. The cleavage line. I might just change the shape. We will brisk boobly towards the future. Yeah. Glad you enjoy watching the process. I am not looking forward to doing the logistical brain math for hiding and unhiding layers. It's comfy being oopied offline and in your own privacy. I have to pretend to be smart on stream for my charisma's sake.
My back! Oh, my back!
Genius Boris. I'm also recovering from a Friday night. As always. So that's the clavicle. Okay, okay. You see the vision, viewers? Fuck. I need to figure out Hierarchy stuff now, huh? All right. Let's see here. So I already have. So before it used to be below kiss, right? It used to be this. This is past gen bimbo. Past gen at this point, because like we said, this is actually iteration 3. So Blocus is still here, and I'm just gonna delete these, say goodbye. You got to be nostalgic for this form for a moment, but now it shall be destroyed. Do I want just to destroy them though? Goodbye Blocus. Yeah, I think I'm just going to destroy. Exploded. Funfet 1. Hello, Boris Butchers indeed. Beheaded on stream for my crimes and transgressions. Hyacinth. So, new layer. Uh, alt boob. That's my favorite scene. Alt boob. No, I need to be more specific. Uh, bimbo alt size. And I'm gonna rename this. This will be muffin top. Decapitation now recorded for the fallen Bimbo sister. That's how we send that form off for good. Okay, so we gotta go to the states menu now. Edit states. Oh, buddy. All right. Raspberry Roller's kidding me with the go get 'ems. Oh, y'all don't understand the. I forgot about the emote. Hey Keisha, love the bounce so much. Hell yeah. So, toggle for Muffin Top. Muffin Top shows. Bimbo alt size shows. But all the Bimbo ones has to not change. So Bimbo is no change, no change, no change, no change when I hit alt size. But it will have to hide. Shit. Would it unhide automatically? Oh. I have a feeling I'm gonna program this into hiding big boob, show smaller boob. Smaller boob automatically hides, but I don't have something to automatically unhide big boob. So these are the kind of things that I feel like I'm gonna walk into. and then create a new problem that I did not anticipate before embarking on this journey. Welcome to VTubing, everybody. I'm gonna anti-hydrate for that one. I need another sip of my coffee. I'll sip some water too. Should probably put this. No, I need it centered. It's very important. I need to keep the window centered so I can focus. But I can there. That should be more fun for y'all. All right, so well, I guess I'm just gonna. Oh, there are timers. Can trigger active type, timeout, schedule. All right. Well, let's remove boob, tube, all the bust layers for control num 5. And I shall close this. Let me back up my save of Rahituber, which is just an XML sheet. All right, well, that's backed up. Bimbo alt size. Oh, I did not save that as a PNG. Alright, so this is how we save the sprites. Transparent background. All of these get hidden. This base layer needs to be its own thing. It should not be in this folder. Oh my god, excuse me, viewers. Hierarchy moment. There we go. But except, where did it... Hello! Hey, Lance! Ugh, finally, there we go. Muffin top bra dot png. Go. I think I need to reopen it so it'll refresh. Oh, there it is. So if I hit numpad 5, it didn't exactly do what I was expecting it to do. It was supposed to hide the other boobulars. Well, let me just do the basic setup on this thing so it's at least tracking with the rest of the rig. Mega. That just looks like, yeah, it looks like a giant lower lip right now. Motion inherit off of torso. Give it a little bit of a spring. Let's check out the states again. Edit states. Right now we have both this one and this one visible, but with this one, oh, huh, that was the shot. That was, huh. That was the show, and this is the hide. So I actually had it right. So I could do a swap. So what happens when I go like, my tits remain exploded. But when I hit the cut, oh, I see what has to happen now. I figured it out, everybody. I figured it out. This is actually pretty okay. It's just I don't like that if oh my god, if I do that, something explodes. The Boryverse ruptures out. But yeah, yeah, it's work. All right, Bimbo Brain in Bimbo Brain working. We're getting there, viewers. So I just need to biblically accurate for this jump scare. If you do it, if you, whatever. I already backed up the save, so I'm just gonna save on my work file, which this happens. So here's what's happening right now. I don't know if I care to iron it out, but I remembered that Rahituber would undo the last action if you hit the same hotkey. So even though Bimbo is on Control Numpad 2, if I hit Control Numpad 5 once, I go to the Alt form. And you would think, oh, you hit Numpad 2 to go back to Bimbo, the bigger Bimbo. But actually, you hit 5 again, and it undoes your latest. Hitting the same key combo will revert back to the previous state. That makes things actually very easy for me, because then I am literally making these as alt forms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the rig, and then I'm... ta-da! Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate everybody taking clips. And don't forget, you can always post them in the clips channel in the server. Okay. Let's figure out the torso. Let's do that next. Alright, I'm gonna duplicate the torso folder. Oops. Huh. Why is this like that? Oh, I understand what had happened. The bra was lacking one more sprite, but actually I don't think I need that one anymore. Sunny, hello. Oh, we're making headway. That joke would have made sense like 20 minutes ago. Be not afraid moment. Well, it'll be posted in the clips channel, right? Be not afraid. All right. I'm gonna have to do an extension to the arm as well, because I'm sure uh, the rigging with the floating forearm is gonna be more apparent with the alt shape. Also, damn, I missed biblically accurate Boris too. Well, it is posted in the chat if you scroll up. Oh, my Rocky Tuber tracking wigs out a little. Not wigs out, but like it's a little weird when I'm using my tablet. It's whatever. I think it's because I also have like my mouse positioned elsewhere. The Menabori, like menagerie. Okay. The body swap moment. Well, I guess I should just do the same I did as the boobulars. Just because a layer is hidden doesn't mean it's not active. And I could maybe just glue it to the original torso, make the original torso invisible, and this one's just superimposed on its same coordinates. This is a bad name. I need to rename this Bimbo Alt Bra. Alright. Motion inherent Bimbo torso. And when I go to the states, edit states, numpad 5 hides torso. Torso becomes. Uh oh. I think I found a flaw in my hiding a very oopsie. height to the cube. Um, so right now I have the torso in front of me. Okay, it is tracking, but the problem is we're kind of we're achieving it, but I can't hide that torso because everything that is parented to it gets hidden automatically. Fuck. I might have to approach the problem from the other end. I might just have to redo how the torso just works on the base version of my bimbo shape. This is doing surgery whilst being awake. Hey, Shaku. Oh, I will self stretch. Ah, viewers. Thank you. I just took a sip. Thank you, though. Because when I get to shaken, would it look good if I had the other body? Because I like the slopes going outward. It makes it feel better. Another sip? Sure. I will anti-hydrate. I'll drink the coffee this time. I mean, one way to find out is if I just replace this Sprite and jiggle about and I'm gonna have to save. Get ready for jump scare. It always does this. Would the coffee reverse the effects of water's hydration? Ah, jump scare. Cause I don't know a good way of like refreshing it live. I change a sprite, then I just reboot the program, and then it updates the sprite. Well, they're separate files, so I can just swap back and forth. All right, well, time to reboot this thing. All right, time to jiggle and see. Oh, it didn't update? What did I what got replaced then? Bimbo, torso. Buh? Did I just replace the same torso on the alt one? Is that what happened? Oh, I'm stupid. There we go. Viewers, what is your opinion? Do I just make the new torso the de facto torso? Because Lance, I enjoy Big Dance emote messages. I really do. Unleash the Bass 50,000 points. I think that would be something to consider. Well, I'm out. Okay, so viewers, genuine question. Is it better that I had the flared out lead ups before, or I think making it the de facto could look like insanely hard. Maybe I like the current model because if I'm having the alt body be the same body for both, it makes things easier because everything is parented to the torso. I could do some. No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna be a workaround. Fuck. Because the head is linked to the torso. So many things are. So alt body for both would be easier than like my main question. I see there's like an armpit gap that I can easily fix, but does this look good slash better compared to before? Plus, I have both sprites under different names. I can easily swap between them. I might just I might just do that. I'm gonna use the muffin top. Muffin top is the code word for this alt form. Holy jiggle, hell yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. Cause look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Easy peasy. I'm staring respectfully, I swear. You can stare disrespectfully. Just be careful of John Twitch looking over us as far as chat messages go, but I trust you. I'm sure you're on the level. I am gonna I'm gonna keep both under the same new body. And over time I'll decide if I'm gonna do something else. Cause that's how it's always been is one step two steps forward, one step back. And there's no problem with it, it's how we learn. Alrighty. Well, let me get the other shapes. I'm gonna just destroy this. Oh, let me hide. There you go. I'm not gonna shade them or anything. I'm just gonna rig them first and then I refine them.
Stray Fox 1228 is now following.
Oh my gosh, Stray Fox 1228, thank you so much for the follow. I am your hostess, Borsalian, artist and variety streamer. Welcome, hope you're having a swell Saturday. Can't wait, it's gonna be so fun, heck yeah. A little springy, but not springy enough. Yeah, we're getting there. Just a tiny bit of drag. And if I give these a lot of spring, yeah, we getting there, viewers. Let me save. Jump scare inbound. Oh, crackles knuckles. Alright, now export the other one. See little gaps. Also, when I do left-right sprites naming, I tend to do it from my POV, my left and right. So this is left muffin. This is what I'm calling these. Because muffin top. Though, of course, there are instances where I reverse that, but so long as it's consistent per folder stack, it doesn't matter that much. So long as it's consistent within its own ecosystem. I like to give the spring values a slight difference because when they like stop bouncing in different at different times, it's kind of fun. I'm gonna reduce the difference here though. I'll keep them a little bit similar in this instance because they're more contained. I just need your muffin-shaped object with the Venta black paint for 19.99. Now's your time to be a bimbo. Bimbo. Okay. Sports bra straps are gonna be a little. Well, time to figure that out now. While I'm at it, I can color the line art on this one. And I'll update it real quick. Sadly, it does not update live because it's preloaded every time it boots up, which is why I just reboot the software when I want to see sprites being updated after I overwrite the PNGs. To the bottom peak of the lift, as in from the side of the screen with followers display. Muffin seems like it needs to come more to the left. We talking about the left. It needs to move to the left itself. Well, first, what I want to do is I want to fix the straps or figure out the strap situation because that is probably going to be a separate sprite. One that's going to be more fixed to the body and it's gonna blend in where there's no line art here. I'll name this under bra. Quad busts be like, I need a new under bra. And the line art already thins out here. I wonder if I can get away with just making it a blob for the most part. I'm gonna dull out these highlights. I wish I had at least one pair of boobs. Instead of coloring, I could just carve this out instead. Less likely to cause pain. Okay, so first and foremost, what a look, what a sprite. Pick of the trap, how long? Under bra. It's like Wunderbra, but under bra. Layers, new layer. Oh, I need to take my break soon. After we do this test. No, I'm seeing some weird artifact thing. Is it? Oh, it's the bra itself? Oh, I need to update it. I need to update it. So I'm gonna save and update. Did that not cut out? Oh, what? Hold on. Oops. I actually don't need this alt torso anymore. I can just destroy that. Okay, so, oh, there we go. That needed to be underneath. But, I did not update the, oh no. Huh. I need to change this entire hierarchy to be, fuck. This trap is going over my leaps. I might have to do this within the folder then. That's fine. At least I have these colored differently, so they'll. Joker colors, actually you can't see it because it's green screen, so the green is transparent for you. Oops. Alright. Well, that's how, if that's how it has to be, that's no biggie. Yeah, I'd never updated the brush sprite. Oh, I need to get it in the hierarchy, right? States, edit states, control 5. Uh, that should be it. Oh, uh, I'm just gonna save and reboot it. See if that's easier for now. Yeah, it's constant. Wait, do I have to change it from numpad 2's point of view? Okay, hitting numpad 2 is no change. But what if I gave it the hide command instead? All right, we got there, viewers. We're there. We're getting there. Still more things to like figure out, and you know how they test like certain pieces of like equipment and they throw it in a tumbler or whatever. This is me shaking myself to find errors and things to fill up more biblically accurate. That will be happening every time I have to update sprites. I'm I'm feeling good about this. The hierarchy of things is gonna get a little wacky though, very fast, but that is for me to tackle so that you viewers can enjoy your bouncy orbs with the background of a game or art being streamed. Honestly, all of this could be like that. Oh, 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 Not ideal, but much better. Alright, viewers. I need to take my first break, so BRB, 3 minutes. 3 BRB.
FunFet 1 is now following.
All right, we return. Funfetti, hello and welcome. Have a good break. Thank you. I did. Thank you for the follow, and I am updating my PNG tuber, Rahituber, whatever you want to call it. I just should stick to calling it VTuber. So, to those joining now, I have multiple forms, but right now I am doing another layer of transforms. So this is the default shape, and we get to this now. So you can see my little caboose doing its thing. B-tuber for Boris, hell yeah. I wanna mess around with the physics with this. Alright. I don't want to give the bra too much movement because then I have to account for so many like seams and stuff that I'm already noticing when it's bouncing. I could do the funny expand when talking, uh, not under bra, alt bra. Allow for individual motion. Oh my god, we breathing. Yeah, I need to give it like a bounce, definitely. The B tuber. What are we talking about again? Butt bounce. Mm-hmm. Maybe just one. want to scale up when talking. It's barely noticeable, but it's there. Oh, I can have sideways idle motion. Wow, wow, wow. Boing. I can. I have created diagonal talk motion. Now it's going like this. All right, thank you, Violet Gothic, so much. We appreciate lurkers as well. Another thing I'm realizing is I have to talk close to the mic if I want to keep testing the full range of motion with this thing. I kind of like this weird, almost diagonal sort of puffed up chest effect here going on. I want to try that with the muffin tops. Fun. Yeah, indeed. All right. I think I have a thing going on here, but I'm definitely gonna need to like adjust some sprites now. I think I have a thing going on. Let me just save.
Like-eyed Sun Wolf is now following.
Lycan Sunwolf, hello and welcome. Welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for following. I am your hostess, Boris Alien, variety streamer and artist. I am updating my VTuber today. So definitely I want to change the brow a little. Okay. I don't even know if I want to cover up those shines, TBH. Ni hao, hello. Okay. Let's see how that works. So hiding layers again. Oh, this. Fill in that. And now the bra. Updating the PNGs. I'm saving here. Exit, reboot. Okay, okay. I'm gonna round off the outside of the bra here much more. And this left muffin top's definitely gonna get reshaped. But we're getting somewhere. Good muffin bounce, thank you. Okay, so we said this is getting grinded off a little more. I don't need that to be that long. I should learn Cantonese, maybe Latin and Russian first, though. Well, good luck with those endeavors either way. PNG tubing. Whole lot of overwriting PNGs. And while I'm at it, I'll do a reshape of the left muffin. Yeah, yeah. Also, I see there's a gap with the other one. Okay, filled. I gotta keep things airtight, am I right, viewers? Especially I need to. I can just shut this off. I don't even have to save. Alright. This is... We're getting there, viewers. We're getting there. This is looking like it. I'm going to extend the colored liner just a little bit more. I think that was the perfect stroke for what it needs to be anyhow. Okay. Was there anything else I kind of wanted to do? Before I like shade these sprites some. I might not even. Should I even do separate highlights? I just might. Alright, like first things first, let's get like the basic shading down. Pattern or no pattern for the top. I'm I'm doing the clothes mostly plain, relatively consistent between each forms. Like before for the bimbo one alone, it felt a little jarring having that one have like a very bright pink top compared to everyone else being this dark dull color instead. I thought it'd be like a highlight, but it actually bugged me more over time than not. Pull to have a set of belly button out one day. Uh, maybe. I have to be fully pull toy though. Seams and everything. So I have the balloon tail. I used to have a valve, but it never made sense on a balloon too much. I used to do it because I felt that is the branding thing one must do. But like, no. I waffled on the tail balloon tail for a long time, and I'm glad that I'm not waffling on it anymore. That is just a permanent feature to the design. The balloon tail is so cute. Thank you. I'm glad that it seems I don't. I mean, I have to fix the forearm. I have to change the forearm because when I get to this point, I'm Rain Womaning it. But that's gonna be an easy edit. I'm just gonna change the sprite itself. We're not gonna do like alt ones. I actually kind of want to do the highlights on a single layer, and I have a particular reason for it that I shall explain in a moment. Ooh. Okay, first things first. I need to update the bra. Then I'll make a new sprite for these. Alright, let's get to business. Layers, new layer, muffin, shines, bimbo. Alright, motion inherit. I could just do it on one of the muffins. Or I could do it in the bra actually. Let's try with the bra. Stretch, preserve, volume, stretch strength. Allow for individual motion. Alright, how does this look? I'm not sure if I... You know what? I'm gonna parent it off of one of the muffins. Motion inherit... Muffin R. Oh, I gotta give it some spring. Alright, how does this look? I have to keep talking to... I think it works fine. I think it works okay. Although I can see that clavicle shine kind of... being a little distracting as the cleavage moves. So I might go back to my old evil ways and hide it. Okay, now let's save, exit, restart, full screen. Alrighty, that I think we're in business. At least for the most part. How does everyone feel about this? I think this is a cute alt form. We love the size, but there's something about, working within... Uh-oh, bitrate going down. We're in bitrate territory again, viewers. Oh no. I love when that happens. Oh my god. The sudden drop. Yeah, it's all over the place. I think it's stable. Yeah, I think it looks wonderful. I'm gonna post in a general chat. To anyone in the server and watching right now. Look at what the bitrate graph looks right now. I am just going to check in as to what's going on in the neighborhood. I mean, it's the weekend. They love doing maintenance on the weekend because that way they don't disrupt businesses. Well, there's nothing reported on the map right now. It's getting a little dire though, like it's getting below 1,000 bitrate. Viewers, I'm just gonna take another break. And if the internet is uncooperative, well, we'll see. We'll figure it out. So I'm just gonna take another 3-minute break, and hopefully this thing will stabilize. BRB 3 minutes. Oh my god, Marshy. Marshy is now lurking. Hello, Marshy. Hello, Lurnock. Lord be merciful. By the way, anyone who isn't following Marshmallow Bits should consider doing so. She's a good doggy and she streams good games and she's very good company to be around and I enjoy her humor greatly. So viewers, yes, there is a internet situation. Internet situation is happening. but it should be remedying in real time, like right now. Also, Twitch Inspector is slowly starting to show promising results. We're keeping above 4K bitrate. And right now it seems to be good. It's at 6K, like flat 6K. So hopefully that was the end of that bump. Even the bitrate monitor on Twitch is getting back to where it used to be. I'll just do a quick pin message. Uh, had some internet issues, but seems to be good now. Pause, resume to remove any delay. How is everyone doing? Everyone who has just joined in, everybody, how are y'all doing? So, this is just about done then. This is all I really wanted to do. Oh, wait, no, I lied. I need to do my arm, my arm, my arm, my arm. With the power of the God hand. Right. So for that, I need to go to the base bimbo model and find arm. I really shouldn't do this way, but instead I need to just paint the line art. I was between different approaches and I found it easier to just Lamal paint over everything rather than doing any blending. Rahisaurus! Looking great. Thank you. Thank you and welcome, Rahisaurus. It is the Rahi creator. Hello. And thank you. I hope my cave woman approaches to your software aren't too insulting. I have one question. I'm sorry, Dev. I'm sorry, Dev, if you're constant a if people are just reaching out to you as a constant fix hotline. Let me just quick reply on in the chat because since you said you're muted. Yes. Quick Q. Is there a way Is there a easy way to mouse track with FPSs that lock the mouse? Just if it's complicated, no big. Sorry for having you. Let me just type that out as well. Sorry for asking you as a living FAQ, but greatly appreciate you peeking in. Alrighty. Whoa, that was pretty fucked up, viewers, huh? I'm referring to the music playing. I don't know where that's a sample from. It's probably some thriller movie or something. I think I once Googled the quote and I got a result and I forgot where it's from. The darkness within themselves. Oops, I did not lock transparency. I'm just gonna update and where's arm flop? There it is. I'm also using an older version of Rahituber. I do need to update, but I'm planning on doing so when I have my ducks in a row and not be in the middle of updating my tubers, and then if something happens and I need to like fix, I would just rather do it in one fell swoop, I guess. All right, so we're almost there. There's like a small corner that I need to fill, and there's no real difference when it's with this form. I did read all the patch notes of the updated versions, and I'm most excited for the PNG fringing because this is pre that fix. It's I have like 13.9, I believe. Okay. Save as. Hydration, thank you. Actually, I'm seeing a little thing with the thingy I can fix too.
My back! Oh,
Ooh,
my
my
back!
back. And I'm sure that they've poked in to wish well and all. I'm probably just gonna have to look at like the itch.io posts and maybe I should make a, because I saw someone talking about this but for like gamepads, but it was also for an older version, so I didn't even attempt doing any of the stuff listed there. I run already enough third-party pieces of software during stream. I don't need more. The darkness within the shadows. I kind of don't like. I don't like the shadowing. I'm just gonna do it like this. That's fine. I might do like some highlights on it. Uh, Wi-Fi died. Wi-Fi resurrection. I'm glad for Wi-Fi resurrections. The least. I was gonna do like a movie trilogy joke, but I couldn't complete it. The most controversial part: resurrections, Wi-Fi resurrections. But everyone's glad it's back. I think that works for now. I might tinker a little bit with the shading some more. Oh my god, the arm is now so shadowed, I just realized. Do I... God, what happens when I spring like this? That's the eraser part of my tablet pen hitting the upper right corner of my tablet, so I go boing. Looks cool though. Because I did it for the large bust, right? But is this fine, viewers? How do you feel about the shadowed arm? I guess it kind of sort of still makes sense to be shadowed, maybe. Oh, I didn't update these things as sprites. What the fuck? Hold on. Sure didn't. This is this one. And this is that one. While I'm at it, I'm gonna edit the arm again. I think this is acceptable. Also, I know there's a thing I can do, Bimbo, right, for the tracking. Elliptical. Let me see if elliptical looks better. I did that on the right one, now on the left one. Yeah, I need to do elliptical for all of my forms now. It's worth clicking on all the... In the FPS locks the mouse, then no, not yet. I am planning some edits to mouse tracking, so that might help though. Thank you graciously for answering. Someone made a quick guide that uses VJoy would turn the mouse into control, which works as a workaround. Uh, Thank you graciously for responding. And indeed, I saw that post but opted to wait and ask/see. Yes, so I did. That's the thing I was talking about, viewers, a moment ago. Is there is a workaround, but oh, it's like two or three pieces of software. Like I get it, I get the process, I understand the process. It's just I don't want to put up with the process right now. All right, let me fix all the eyes then. I'm gonna switch all of them to elliptical. That's monster. Well, like I was fine with it being rectangular. Gotcha, yeah, I'm hoping to make an official third mouse tracking soon. Good luck with it, and thank you for the marvelous VTuber software. Appreciate all you do. Shout out, Rahi Sours. Consider following and supporting the dev viewers. Alright, now on to Wraith. Because I think it's fine if it's rectangular, but screw it, we're updating stuff.
My back. Oh,
Ooh,
my
my
back.
back. Thank you for posture check. Thank you, Danny. Seems to look good. I know there's also an offset for to make it look better as to where I'm actually pointing, but I'm kind of fine with it as it is. All right, the base form. Boris be so. Indeed. And now the float. I want to paint one of my hammerhead gunships after Boris. Oh, that's. I'm flattered. Currently also flattened, but that's a whole different thing. Deflated the boomerang. Hey, Impulse. Well, how about this? I mean, also still inflated, but not as much. But sporty bimbo. If I do, I'd make the railgun bedazzled in bimbo AF. Oh hell yeah! Pink with sparkles. Oh, crunchy. Cute. Okay. Hello Kitty railgun. Viewers, now we're getting a little bit in the weeds. What should let me at least make this less painful to look at. Hold on. There. Just keeping the arm suspended. Fun fact, there is a girl at the game store who's painting all her tile Hello Kitty themed. They're all pink and white. Hell yes. Fun. So, I'm waffling on what I want to do with the other forms. Like this one was the clearest vision. The little known impact of extraterrestrial activity on the economy. Google inflation to find out more. Exactly. So part of me was thinking instead of having strictly alt forms, like for the alt forms to strictly adhere to the base version, guess what's also on here from my previous escapades on PNG Tuber? This thing is here. And I was thinking, what if this was the alt form for like deflated? You remember, people remember. I could do like mouse gamepad tracking with the. Oh, you can't see shit because it's black on black. There we go. With the string, exactly. Just do some tracking with the. Yeah, I would like do like an outline thing for it to stand out. I'm so crunchy today. One might say a little deflated, crumpled even. So, and for Momster, which by the way, wiggle, 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 wiggle. I was actually thinking a low ready close to the ground with the butt wiggling in the air, which then begged the question: do I do tail? Do I do spiny tail? Momster already got like a small redone. The bust was redrawn actually. Well, I say redrawn, half redrawn. And I was doing things with the top in a similar fashion that I did them with today's bimbo form. Morris making jagged lines to death sounds. With Butch, though, with Butch, I'm thinking of keeping. I was debating, do I bring back the old stance? God, I'm gonna be sometime offline. I'm gonna be messing with the eye, like the face mask, if we want to call it that. I'm gonna be messing with that. Add more beef, Sunny the Gator. What? More beef. There's just so much. There is so much screen real estate one can uh use here. Boris, for your hammerhead, do you want the railgun or the ion cannon? I guess railgun's kind of ironic, like puncturing a hole in another person's ship, etc. I suppose. Just suggestion, of course, of course. I was just thinking of changing the pose to the leaning back with the arm over the head kind of pose. Boris wants to fuck someone's day up real bad. Hell yeah. If they give me the reason to. The golden era pose.
Rahisaurus is now following.
Oh, Rahisaurus, thank you kindly for following as well. Much appreciated. We're at 848 followers. Evil. Huh. What if? Let me just load up Butch in the meantime here. Oh shit, why did we go sepia tone? Oh, we're only in the green spectrum for some reason. Why is that? Channels. There we go. Buff got Duke Nukem model. I don't want to do theme. Because if I have like an event, maybe I could cosplay then. So I don't want to pre-cosplay. Even if it's just the idea of action hero and not specifically Duke. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Here's the irony that I was thinking this was the one I thought I wouldn't have an issue figuring out. Oh, I'm just gonna lift the arm over the head. But now I'm like thinking with all of these other possibilities. All right, here's a question. Do I just flip around? Oh god, I forgot I still have the flashing headlights on here. I need to change the screen to be different. Do I just make Wraith glowy, or do I just flip myself around facing the other way? Like, I mean, you know why. Screaming disabled. Uh, One thing about the piece of software I don't quite understand, and this is just a small thing, but a consideration. When I set this to 100%, I can still speak past it. So there's like it's capped off at like what, like 60, 70%? With my sort of setups, I would have liked the ability to use my actual like 99% of the mic. And I don't know if this is somehow related to the. I don't think it's related to the talk threshold. Because it caps off here, but I can go past that. So I don't know. Anyway, what I'm saying is, for me, for how I would use screaming, it gets activated too easily, I guess. Again, this is just like a note, not even a nitpick. Very inconsequential. If that's any feedback that's helpful, great. Omega Platinum, hey hey. Right back at you. Looking over shoulder with back view. Interesting. I was thinking I could just I will have to redraw it, right? Like I'll have to draw brand new everything, which isn't an issue. I just want to know what approach I'm taking and committing to it. It would be very funny if I just erased the details and layered this differently to look like I'm looking the other way, but I'm just recycling what I have. Did that to tell Twitch that I am real viewer and not a bot. Oh. Flip. But yeah, so far what we've done is give Bimbo. Oh no! I hit the wrong button because I have to. Oh no! I need to figure out how I'm gonna do the hotkeys and the states. I need to figure that out better. Because if I'm in this form, I gotta go this way, and then go like, oh, oh, it's getting a little complicated, viewers. Swapping. Oh, no torso, Boris. No bust, Boris. No. Yeah, because when we start going into the no change, yes change. I mean, I guess if I go to the States, God, so many are flicked on right now. I see, I see. I get it, I get it. Well, you make discoveries every day, everybody. It doesn't swap. It's as though multiple are active at the same time, multiple states. Which means if I hit this, I need to give everything else a hide command. So many are set to no change now. Yeah. And this is because of bimbo form. Well, because this is a completely different form, I can then just give the Wraith hotkey, send out a hide command to everything else. Oop. Yeah, never mind. Just scrolled too fast. A lot of show and no change. Like, I feel all these should be a show. And Momster needs to hide as well. Okay. I think I exploded something. That's not meant to be a show. For 5, yeah. Oh, buddy. I'm gonna have to click all of these, huh? I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I just need to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Alright, Control Num 5 is the alt to the Bimbo one. So all the Bimbo ones are no change. These are show, no change. And those are hide. And now Wraith has to be hidden when I hit that. good luck. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Kathy Kali.
Gothai Kali rated my stream with 4 viewers.
Welcome. Welcome, Gothy and Raiders. Y'all doing tunes? I started streaming early today. I've been neglecting art streams and I realized, hey, I could just work on my tuber on stream. How was the show? How was the cartoons block today? Any good episodes? Any good shows doing their best or worst? Tunes was plenty good. Oh, hell yeah. Love to hear that. Huh. What numpad 2 exploded? Okay. We're caught in the most exciting part of this doing hotkey and hiding on hiding layers logistics. So, okay. Num2 should always show and not leave it to no change. It's when I hit num5. Alright, let's see if we get this right, viewers. Actually, I'm gonna brute force it. I'm gonna have all of
Clicking off
these.
subs just gifted 10 subs.
Oh shit! Thank you for the 10 gift subs, the King of Sands. Hell yeah. Everybody, enjoy y'all's subs. You were free from ad hell and you get a few more emotes from my channel. Yippee yippee. Thank you again, King of Sands. And right after the raid, perfect. So these will be hide. And now we'll mess around with numpad 5. Alright, let's see what happens. If I did 2, that just explodes it because... Alright, so for this, I'm gonna have to do it with only reverting with numpad 5. But if I did this, I'd have to revert back. Oh, I'm gonna be doing a lot of brain gymnastics with automatically... Not automatically, the opposite. Manually selecting all these states and having to remember what was the past one. I'm sure I could just brute force it like I was saying, that instead of having values for no change, I changed the no change to show. That way... Oh, what the fuck? We lost a layer. The shiny for Muffin Top. Let's hide. That's show. I think the double show is still messing up with it. And it's better if I just used no change instead. Okay, I got it to work so that like if I mess it up, I just have to tap the second incorrect button another time. I just can't hide everything because now I'm hiding everything, which then shows everything, funnily enough. There's definitely gonna be a biblically accurate Boris jump scare on other streams here and there. For now, though, I need to save my progress. Yeah, I'm happy with the setup for now. Viewers, I need a bio break. Biohazard. No, not biohazard. Um, so much coffee and sweet tea will get you in this sort of predicament. Oh shoot, there's 12 seconds on the hype train level 3. By the time you hear this, it would have ran. I'm gonna wait around and see what we get from the hype chest. Thank you once again for the gracious support. What do I get? A frog. Georgie March. Can I like chain these? Yeah. Okay, everybody. BRB 3 minutes. Alright, I return. Why is this a thing? Twitch. I'm celebrating my 6-month mod anniversary. They really are running out of ideas. Hello, self. Welcome. Do I... Should I just kind of work on the balloon one? Even though the balloon one is kind of like a bit of a literal up in the air kind of choice. Like, I'm not committed to it, but I know people like it. Oh, you got teeth. Yes, I did update that, and now I have two forms. I'm working on what will be the channel point redeems. I'm not doing blow kisses. I will be giving an alternate form. And I feel like I'm still gonna keep this the default size, and this is the alt version. And whenever somebody like redeems these, actually, good question. Hold on. I know these have a timer edit states. Let me just revert back to that. Timeout. How? Only 30 seconds. Is 30 seconds gonna be good? Let's test that out. Let's see what happens when I just hit it. And I'm just gonna pull out a clock real quick so I can make sure we're not waiting past 30 seconds. Alright. So, viewers, how you been? The weather's pretty good outside. It was like 33 seconds on this one I started counting, so very soon we'll find out. Okay, it worked. Um, I wish the timer could go for longer. Can I type more? Oh fuck it! It actually let me. Uh, like now we have to test it again. All right, hold on. 60 seconds this time. 36. So 32, 36 is when it should time out. But we'll know once it goes past 30 seconds. So if manually typing exceeds that limit of, because you can just drag with the mouse to increase numericals in Rahituber. All right, next 6 seconds we'll find out if it'll still adhere to 30 seconds or not. So far so good. Sixteen seconds left. Oh shit, my screen on the phone. And it should be coming back in 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it does work. Manually typing it does exceed that 30-second sort of limit, which is just a UI thing, I'm sure. Edit states. So, how long should that be? 2 minutes? 3 minutes? What's a good duration for like an alt form? Especially because this one is more passive. This is just changing the by dimensions. It could be a little longer, like 6 minutes. It does take it. I'm gonna save. That is pretty heckin' cool. In fact, I'm just gonna let it run out like that. Right now, what I'm wondering is instead of starting work on another form, do I kind of just patch other ones up a little bit or not? Because I'm gonna be real. I thought I could figure this out on stream, but want to poke da belly. I don't know why. Hell yeah. Tummy. We enjoy tummies of all kinds. I could work on the balloon. Fuck, I was gonna let that run out, but if I'm working on the balloon, I can't. Wait, what happens? Hold on. Does this mean that when the timer runs out, it'll change the state to bimbo? Or does it cancel it out? Fuck. Interesting things to consider. Do I have Balon in here? The true form reveals itself. Oh my god. I guess I was trying to do a different balloon, but like, holy fuck, that looks worse. Do I have like the old one? I do not. I think I was going with a much more obviously scribbled with a Sharpie face. But I think I just like the sheer current one that and I was making it more cell shaded and I don't like this face. Evil balloon. Cause another thing I was doing here is like, oh, it's consistent size because it's a Sharpie, but I don't like how the liner work looks in this at all. Should make this be, yeah. So that like when the eyes move, it does have a bit of a mask to hide them. Okay, I already got that going then. My eyelashes are consistent. I'm thinking of like doing what I was originally doing and just do soft shading. I now understand why I was not doing soft shading. It's all coming back to me because now the mask is a lot more obvious and more difficult to blend in. But I could just make it a tighter fringe. I really would like to see someone walk in on the stream right now with no context. Oh, that's where this was, huh? Balloon tuber. I wonder if I should do the Sharpie with maybe a kind of a textured brush. I could just overlay this, use it as a sketch. Because especially if I'm not doing any like line weight, it could look interesting. Does this look evil and despicable, viewers? Oh, I fuck with with this eye shape. I could do the animated wiggly line art, do 2 frames of it and animate it. But that can come after I get the base thing rigged and ready. You got more evil energy like that? Yes. Also, every time you draw, my brain auto puts a marker on balloon sound effects. Good, perfect. I'm gonna make the edges of this mask be soft so it's not too obvious. Help it blend in better. Oh, I could make this also to a... I could make the eye shape change a little for idle and talk as well. This feels more like the talk one. Balloon! Indeed. Balloon time. Yippee. Oh, okay, there we go. Funny wrong layer moment. Oh my gosh, hello.
How about balloon time?
Balloon time. Let me try restreaming. There was internet instability earlier, but it seems fine right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunny is here.
Hi, Keisha.
How are you recombobulating, Sunny? How's
A
our
little, yeah.
recombobulation going?
It is, I mean, if you're referring to me just getting back from groceries and stuff, it's fine. You're referring to how yesterday went for me. I am also doing a lot better.
Good. Well, I guess the phrasing of it suggests we don't have to even bother asking. We know we're recombobulating from something.
Right.
So I'm just asking straight, how's that going?
It's going. I went to there's this Japanese I've talked to you about it before. It's this Japanese grocery store called Tesso Life. The closest one used to be about 30 minutes away, and they just built one like 10 minutes down the road.
Salutes.
So I went there. It was their grand opening. It was bonkers crazy. Um, but I got a goodie bag of Hello Kitty stuff, so that's fun.
Nice.
Came back on. It came with, I'm sorry, Sanrio baby wipes. Interesting.
You wipe the Sanrio babies with it?
Yes. I did get a I don't know what this little bear
Oh,
shaped thing is.
Yoshioka-san, welcome. I am working on
Welcome.
my PNG tuber. Let me show you a more interesting one. Like,
So Texas. Got the
hello,
scene.
Yoshioka-san. Welcome. There's also this form. But right now we are working on this form.
Honey Cosme.
Updates.
I got a skincare thing. Skin cream.
Alrighty, back to this.
Correct.
Gonna have to change up the talk as well.
Talk. You are hearing me talk.
Choose your eyelash level.
Choose your eyelash level. You've chosen big.
Also, I should say Yoshioka-san is a great artist. Long-time inspiration. We've done some fun trades in the past.
Oh,
Very happy for him joining the stream.
well, welcome in.
Non-English native speaker, so we're probably not gonna
Hmm.
get a lot of direct voice chat,
That
stream
is a
chat to text communication, but yeah.
that is a okay.
We speak through the universal language of large.
Mm. I feel like that is a good thing to speak through. Just big, big back, big back.
I love when you just casually bring that up. And with all of these updates, I'm gonna update that clip. I know I've said it a few times, but
Hmm. Okay.
normally you do two separate eyeballs for tracking in Rahituber. For this form, I wonder if I can get away with just doing the one sprite.
Maybe. I don't know. I'd say give it a shot and see what happens.
Oh my god, balloon form upgrade, yes! Balloon form
Oh,
coming back, and I can already see I need to warp the the lines here. I'm drawing a balloon that serves. I mean, I am a balloon that serves anyway, but you get what I'm
hmm.
saying.
This is the primal form.
Primal, primordial
This
boars.
is this is this is the feral force
Feral,
form.
feral boars, let's go. But yeah, welcome, Gravy. Happy to see you stop by. Feral balloon is one way people might describe me as.
What's another thing people describe you as?
Squeaky
True.
and evil. I just got back from
Well,
lunch in
evil is good,
Grosdale.
so that is good.
Exactly, exactly. There was a lot going on. Hell yeah. I should be actually locking that layer. Yeah, I need to be fixing that up, huh?
The terrors of perfection.
A balloon? Yes, quite literally.
A balloon.
Just clip that sample to just balloons.
Balloon. Where's that? Where's that clip even from? The no
It's
balloons.
it's it's vaporware, and it's sampled from a car ad, from a car sales lot ad, where
Oh,
they're like,
very good.
no fanfare, no whistles, no balloons. They're like, we just give you the cars, that type of commercial.
Oh, yeah, I figured that might be the case. Yeah.
Gator is kind of hot, not gonna lie. Of course she is. It's her.
Ah, car only, no fun allowed. No, I think what they mean is like, oh, we're not renting like the
We're not
giant inflatable
bedazzling you.
gorilla
Yeah,
or
we're not
whatever.
like trying to dazzle you with our stupid like car lot. You're just here to buy a car and it's fine. It's that is like the sentiment of it.
But she wanted a balloon. Sorry, no balloons.
Look at that inky eyeshadow. What the fuck?
Yo.
No balloons.
I wanted to hide the whole thing. Not
I.
when you hit no balloons. I wanted to hide the balloon. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, with a blush and everything. Well, it doesn't have a blush.
Oh.
The talk face. Okay, you know what? Viewers, I did not transform back, so the timer only works for when the thing is visible, which is good because that means it lines up with my pipeline as to how I want to set that up. So the timer works, and I can set it for long periods of time. So what I'm talking about, Sunny, is this is the base form for Bimbo, and then someone with channel points would redeem this form. I have set it up to auto go back to the base form in 6 minutes. But in the meantime, I swapped to Balloon, and I was like, does the timer still go? Am I going to get screwed and then automatically switch to Bimbo after going to Balloon? But the answer seems to be no. Also, when Sunny streams, though, practically all the other days I don't stream. So, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, isn't that right,
I don't
Sunny?
stream Fridays anymore because
Oh,
I was
anymore, that's right.
overextending myself a little
Because
bit.
with VR.
Yeah, because I have a sometimes obligation on Friday nights, and I was getting a little overwhelmed.
Understandable. I'm gonna keep the mouth a separate thing and not part of the eye mask. Because that's usually what I do with these, but...
Mm-hmm.
So there'll be mouth idle. We're going back to the idle face. Also huge booba in avatars, damn, of course. We grow them big
Welcome
here.
to the world of many furry and furry adjacent VTubers.
Oh, the mouth needs to be over this layer. I see. Oh, funnily enough, that's exactly what I was doing before. Get out of here, previous versions, you stink. I kind of wanted to... Oh, we got to carbon-based life forms. Huh, fun. Gotta lower that just a little. I kind of want to make it look like it's got fangs, almost like a skeletal face, a little bit. Skeletal, oh, this is me as a corpse, maybe? No, that's too scary. Like, see what I mean? This is kind of the face I'm going with here. I'm gonna, like... Do I just redraw the middle teeth? Because... Like, I don't want it to be too detailed either. This is a little spider coated though. A little mandible core. Bushy Zoro, Spooter Boris comes to mind. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit spider coated. Yeah, welcome, Bushy. Hope you're doing swell.
Welcome.
No,
Well,
I need to turn those into teeth in the middle. It's a little too fangy. It's fun, but maybe not the face I'm going for. That's actually a little bit more like it. And I don't want it to be too good. It needs to be a little bit shitty because it is technically done with a Sharpie. Got ant fangs. That's the other thing I was thinking too.
Fangy's Monster Fang. It gives me, you know what it gives me? It's like, I mean, this is the best way possible. Like, you know the bombs from Final Fantasy? Like firebomb guys? It's like cunty versions of those, but balloon.
I'm fine with that.
And I did mean that in the best way possible. I fucking love those designs.
This is what I call peak VTuber form. Thank you.
Or like a boo, but a baloo
A
a
baloob.
baloo a boo baloo.
Now talk. Baloob. Those are other things.
Yeah,
They are
those are other
things,
things.
but it's a different thing. This is the hard part now. How do I...
It's like, do you want to do teeth? You just want to do like. I think just like having like the low, like the just like the yeah,
The
like that
Joe
would
like
probably work.
that? That actually works. Scrunched. But that looks like nostrils instead. And face talk. This is
Angry.
this. We've all been led here to this conclusion, but imagine someone completely just does not know anything about any of our culture, let's call it, just walks in on this. I love how this has like slight unhinged vibes to it.
It really like it's very like this will attack you is what it feels like.
This will attack you. Oh,
And it's not even like because it's angry, it's just its nature.
it's just going to attack you.
Yeah, it's coming for you and you can't really what are you going to do about it?
Okay. Question. What if I perform an illegal move?
Don't I'm called the police. You can't do illegal here.
You're gonna have to call this the sleigh police. Because what if I gave myself...
No balloons?
Prince Roto, oh. Ah, being of a malice.
Being of malice.
How do we feel about the eyebrows? Mouth talk. How do we feel about them? I just feel about the talk mouth I need to do a little bit more maybe. Like maybe like a shadow or something. This is what Boris' arch nemesis fear of what they can do. Yeah, you see me show up in this form and it's ogre. It's kind of funny how Momster form used to be the alt form for my base form, and
Mm-hmm.
balloon form was for deflated. I think deflated will still have this as the alt form.
Mm.
Hey, bait balloon.
Balloon. Oh,
Except
balloon.
evil balloon.
Evil balloon.
Evil balloon. This one also needs to be slightly reshaped. And this is just the balloon, everybody. Imagine what it's like drawing the other ones and rigging them and everything. We haven't even started rigging this balloon. This stuff is time consuming. But I'm glad that it's proving entertaining as far as a stream goes. Y'all get
Yeah,
to
I
see
mean, I was tuning in on occasion. I think watching the process of creation is always interesting.
the how it's made TM registered. All right, time to start rigging this thing. balloon torso, thorax, the balloon thorax. I'm gonna call this balloon base. There we go. Now time to perform live surgery. Well, I'm gonna destroy this. Goodbye. Actually, what color is this? Is this from... Okay, it's a default color. Uh-oh, it's not a default color. Fuck. Can I just cancel out of that? Oh, I can't, can I? Oops. How does one Oh, the hex code. That's how I did it. I remember. Well, I'm destroying this layer anyway. Goodbye.
No balloon.
No balloons. And then I just paste the hex code. The heck code. Did the Space Marine have the heck code or something? No, that's the codex or whatever, right? Code of conduct. Need to go up, up, new. Oh.
Ah! I got bonked.
We both got bonked. We're quantum entangled. There it is. This thing is ginormous, actually. I'm looking
Big
at
balloon.
it. I mean, yeah, sure, but I think I need to scale everything down. This thing is a little too large.
Yeah?
Oh god. That's right, I was experimenting with doing an alt shape, but I didn't like it, so I'm just gonna destroy it now. Okay. All of this needs to be shrunked. Destroy. Gotta remember to copy the hex code. New layer. Balloon base. Or belong to us. A faceless balloon makes you think.
It makes you think.
It's still so big. Am I just gonna keep shrinking this?
Oh, big.
Because now the liner is like getting thin by comparison, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it has to be done.
Toby Dunn, my favorite game developer.
Your favorite gag developer. As in making jokes.
Yes.
I'm just gonna save and restart it rather than remaking the layer. Alright, this feels like a much better size. Let's try mono eyes. Because I don't think this one needs to be like super duper accurate.
Maybe.
Motion inherit. Balloon base. Ow. Fucking eyebrows. I need to. I kind of wanted one to be raised a little bit, but I just it feels like it's just asymmetrical. Balloon face idle. Confirm motion inherit balloon base. There we go. God, that needs editing. By that I mean this. We'll refresh that in a moment. I'm just gonna overwrite. No, this one needs to be fixed up a little. This is the talk sprite. Talk state. And now, got the flare up on the eyes.
Oh yeah.
I might maybe scale them down a little. Maybe. I definitely need to fix that eyebrow further. Idle. I'll keep that. Oops, wrong thing altogether. Oh, I need to make a blank one too. Yeah, I usually just copy the idle one.
Mm.
Wait, that's talk. Face idle, there we go. And this will be renamed blank.
What is this music from? It's very vibey.
Carbon-based life forms. The album is called Interloper.
Oh. Very good synth. I'm enjoying it.
Yes. Carbon dated life forms. Art is tiring. Art is a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but it's always worth it.
It's not gonna look very consistent. The Bimboris hammerhead has been assembled. Oh, hell yeah.
The Bimbor's hammerhead has been assembled. Ooh.
Face blink. And now we add that to the blank state. Okay, now I'm gonna save, reboot
Oh,
Rahituber.
there's the explosion again.
I think the blinking's fine.
Watching for it again. Oh yeah, it looks great.
Oh, crackles, knuckles. Everything, everywhere, all at the boards.
My back. Oh, my back.
Well, since we don't have this on the face layer, let's get the mouth layer. Maybe make sure I have this copied still on my clipboard. Mouth. Oh, I need to rename it to balloon mouth. Mouth idle and mouth talk. There's no blinking for this talk. Okay. Yay! It's happening, everybody. Bleh.
Wow.
I might have to tone down the talk angle on like the angry eyebrows. Like I'll keep the look. I might just slightly dull it just a little bit.
Okay.
Bleh. I might not do a spring and a motion inherit thing. I can just keep it as is, unless I do tracking silliness, which I was thinking of doing it with the string, but that's more complicated than one might assume. Well, let me get the shading layer. See how that looks compiled. Oops. Balloon shine. No blinking. No talking. This needs to go over the rest of them. All right. Mystic, the Dark Elf. Ballourus. I mean, I'm always a balloon, technically speaking.
Balloon.
Balloon. All right, let's give the
Except you're transported.
let's see how the tracking works if it's just one I mean, to be fair, okay, it's not perfect when I'm looking into one of the
Yeah.
corners. But I think that's I could just limit the vertical. Yeah. I don't look too much up and down, but I also like giving the faceplates tracking because it gives it just a tiny bit of depth. I'm going to reduce the range even further to 2 pixels of movement.
Even further, even harder.
Can do the same with the mouth.
Ah, yes. You want my live reaction to beer chips?
Oh, hell yeah, beer chips review, everybody.
Beer flavored chips from Lay. I think these are from. Let's see where they're from. Oh, Taiwan. Okay. I can open the bag. All right, here. Whoa! That smell. Immediately got
Well,
hit by a beer smell. Okay. Oh, that's freaky.
yeah.
That's beer. That's beer flavor. Like a
Nice.
like a lager. Like very interesting. A lager beer. Enjoying a grog, a chip form. Self. Can't eat too many though, because there's a very intense flavor.
Save.
What do I have here? Italian red meat flavor. Oh,
Sunny enjoying a grog.
I just want to have more chips. I just have little treats in here in general.
Treats. Yummy. Viewers, I'm gonna take another break. It's gonna be a shorter one. I'm just gonna do a minute one. And
Stretch.
I'm I'm just gonna try and wrap this thing up at least to an adequate spot, and that'll be stream, I think. But for
All
now,
right.
just a quick 1 minute BRB. I love pulling the cord of my headphones and then falling off the desk and onto the ground, but it's fine. I'm glad I can put up with my bullshit. Beer B. Exactly. Okay.
Or RB. Or right back.
All right. Uh, I guess right now I need to figure out the balloon knot and the string this creature. You know what? I'm gonna change the talk a little bit, like right meow.
Yes, by Milan Fanta.
That sounds really good.
I'm hoping it is. I'm a big melon fan, and this is a product of Korea.
As
So
evidenced.
yes,
As evidenced.
I need a good like watermelon bikini com at some point. I love watermelon so much, and it is my favorite fruit.
Support her melons. Actually, there's a little bit of here that... does it need... Well, whatever. I'll fix it up. Okay. Not. I had an evil thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm keeping it in.
Okay.
I like that there's complete non-verbal acknowledgement.
It's just a balloon knot. I don't know what anyone would else would mistake it for.
Boris, what happened? I'm doing tuber stuff. It's fine. Hey, Theo.
Yo, welcome.
This will be the unaddressed. This will be there. We'll have people maybe walk in and ask about it, and we're like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're being weird. And thank you, Sunny.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what
Uh-huh.
evil has been created, everybody. But I'm gonna have to separate them, keep them separated.
You gotta keep them separate.
Yeah. Balloon hole. The boulder is conflicted about what he is seeing.
I recognize that as a reference to the Abada Last Airbender, but I never understood because I've never watched it.
I never understand. On principle. Just never.
Never got. I mean, I never got around to it, and I'm just like, you know. Why would I watch the animated one when the live action one is already there for me to watch instead? So much
Yeah.
better.
You'll get everything you need, because when real
Yeah,
actors are involved, that's when you know they're putting in the effort.
of course. Uncensored Balloon Hole on Twitch banned.
Balloon showing a hole.
No, show hole.
Fudge. What was the shading color? I like how I wrote shadow for this circle so I know which one it was. Wait, that's shadow, but it's not like that's shadow, but if I run it at like 30% opacity.
Uh,
It's more
that's
like
not
the
Shadow.
light.
It doesn't have a gun. Okay. When Aang meets Toph, she is fighting an underground earthbender WWE Fight Club style. And a character named The Boulder is set to fight her. The Boulder is conflicted about fighting a little girl. What's the matter? Scared you might lose? The pebble? The boulder is over his conflicted feelings. The only other thing I know about that is I believe that character is voiced by Mick Foley, aka Mankind, Cactus Jack, Dude Love. The three
Wrestler.
faces of Foley.
Alright, viewers, it's time to build what would be the most salacious form.
Salacious.
Just a little drag, a little spring.
I got some matcha caramel corn.
Balloon hole.
Yuzu shoyu ramen. Hell yeah. Ah, this is what I was looking for. My pizza, my pizza chips. They coat them in cheese. So fucking good.
Nice. Alright, I
I'm
need
sure
to.
Calbee is like an evil company, but their food is good.
Yeah, I need to add tracking to this now. I'm gonna restrain the horizontal and vertical. Wee wee wee. I'm gonna have to change the pivot point.
Mm,
Mm, transforms. Let me redo.
you got new shelves built today, and get all the boxes you had in your offices out finally. You have usable space. Hell yeah.
Wee wee wee.
My bedroom is unfortunately my office, so and it is small. I wish I had more room.
No, that's 249. Okay. Now I just gotta restrict the rotation a little. Tracking. Wiggle wiggle.
Wiggle wiggle. Woo, look at it go.
I might do a small wiggle for the nut maybe as well, but I don't know.
Ah,
I don't know if it needs it actually. Now the question is, do I actually do the prehensile string?
uh, I don't know. I remember you did on the other one.
The other one
would
just
it
had like a
would it
bounce. That was just a
yeah,
bounce. It was just dangling.
that's what I was going to ask. Would it overcomplicate anything?
Especially if it's just dangling. I was thinking of just having it preemptively posed, so it just slightly
Hmm.
rotates, slightly wiggles, but it's not like actually prehensile. Just a little wrist flop kind of pose.
What if you had a little game controller at the end of the string?
I have moved away from the game controller ever since I started doing art streams.
Oh, true.
It's kind of funny how the very first Wraith form just held a 360 controller. Or Xbone, whatever, an Xbox controller.
Should have been holding the Duke.
With my cheeks, I'd be holding that.
I think that one of the biggest um, crimes Microsoft did was getting rid of the unnecessary black and white button that was on
I mean, did those
the
become
original
the
Xbox.
bumpers?
Oh, did they? I
Cause I
guess they
think the
did,
Duke
didn't
is
they?
just triggers, and
It is. You're right.
cause in future Halos, cause the black and white buttons were like grenade and whatever buttons. I think it
You're
was
right.
swapping grenade type and flicking. It was something like that. Yeah, white and black became the bumpers. Yes, I knew information. Also, I'm having an idea on how I want to do the string. So I'm thinking of there being like a string hand, and then there's a separate sprite that's a string that kind of dangles from here and it's connected at this point.
Mm,
So this one just does it moves horizontally, and this one, I don't know. I want to try it out and see what happens.
go for it.
Which, funnily enough, I think I had the shape pretty much there the first time round. I'm gonna have to like make it shiny or something so it won't blend in. Oh, this is some kink string. It's very shiny. Kink string. Would you agree? Balloon hand. Just
Yeah.
barely a hand at all, but
What the balloon hand was just like a blown up glove.
the balloon hand is one of those horrible human balloon structures, like the Solid
Hmm.
Snake balloon man, the balloon
Hmm.
animal one. I'm thinking that, but it's John Godhand's arm. Balloon hand. Didn't SpongeBob have a bubble balloon hand? There was the Anchor Arms episode, if that's the one you're referring to. I don't know if I'm even bothering with these. The moment I add tracking, this will be all disabled. Yeah, this works. And now the string. Gotta make it look both loose, but I don't know. Kinda like that. Okay. String. Okay. Motion inherit from balloon hand. Just about. Need to extend it though.
Hmm.
I could just do mostly like a vertical tracking on the hand. What
Hmm.
happens if I do motion inherit? Ah, it's too springy. I like the jiggle, less spring. Doesn't react as much, unfortunately.
Um,
Which, it's not the biggest deal. Because, again, I could just do the following, right? Go to balloon hand, tracking. Well, I could just give it like 5 pixels. That won't hurt
it's a
now.
shame you can't like make like the length of the string like kind of stretch and deform a little bit when you move it.
It's doing it now. But because
Oh,
I'm
is
not
it?
giving myself
Oh,
too
I
much
see.
horizontal,
Hmm.
Because with the vertical, it's easier to mask the linkage because you can already see it. If I shake to the left and right too much, you can see it kind of fall apart.
Yeah.
It is just a string, so it's kind of fucked to kind of mask with the sprites over each other to mask that sort of linkage. All right. I think that works. All right. I think that's a whole lot of work being done today.
I think you did quite a bit.
Save. Jump scare.
Meow. Be not afraid, chat.
They should be used to it by now. Saving this. Alrighty, viewers. 4 hour stream, I think that's pretty solid. And I'm glad I got to do this stream because I was like, I don't want to keep canceling art streams. I did make it an objective to do more of them, and I feel good about getting this one in today. Ah, but you know what comes tomorrow? It's funny vampire man who's dead now and his inconsolable twink. It's the
Oh,
finale of Legacy of Kain Defiance tomorrow.
yes.
All right,
It's
viewers.
over.
Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, I'll be finishing it. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, for joining, for tuning in. Greatly appreciate the support.